Go to hit it. Yeah. Going to night-night. Tell your mom to fix your pajama. Fix a pajama.
To thrive, to excel in games like this. A late season top 10 showdown, playoff implications aplenty. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Well, guys, the Arkansas head coach told me before the game he understands just how important this game is, but he's trying to take that pressure off of his players. He said, it's us. We just have to focus one play at a time and doing your job every down. He understands this environment will be a challenge, but he believes they will have the better composure and poise to compete here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Mountaineers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action.
Hey, it's sleep time. Go turn that shit off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. From the gun, it's Smith. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be 1-1.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Hits the hole. It's Russell. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? As the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Jackson gonna throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw. The opening drive, instead it's 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Snapped on 4th down. Gonna let it fly. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. The 50.
Well, that's a great play by the defense, and that's the one the quarterback obviously wishes he had back. I think sometimes as a QB, your success from the previous game can carry over, and it forces you to be a little bit reckless, right, David? I mean, he had a big one the last time out. He's looking early in this game on the first drive to get a big chunk play right out of the gate. And he throws that one into coverage, and the defense makes him pay for it.
Well, and how about talking to this defense before this game? They talked about, can they make something good happen early? If they could, maybe they could rattle him a little bit. Everything went well for him last week. And so, good job by this defense, striking early. Hopefully, it'll develop some confidence with this D and maybe a little bit of hesitation when with the QB.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Burrowing for yardage. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the end.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Hawkins from the gun on third down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Forced him to get rid of it on third down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And the Mountaineers will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Quarterback keeps it. Big on big, man, and the defense wins on fourth down.
And you could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little.
Well, we got this for real.
Speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Running it to the right. They were all over it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Jackson will throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes a deep grab. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Quick give. It's Smith. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Making the adjustment. Got to make the play on 4th. He's not afraid to go deep. Picked off! What a play by this defense! And he's wrapped up after he's...
That's all right.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You tickling your mama? You tickling your mama? You say tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle.
Fight.
Good return on the pick. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Hits inside, it's Cook. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Michael Hawkins escapes the pressure to his right. Hubs it downfield. Right side, it's Cook. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. The run inside, it's Cook. Knocked down immediately. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Hawkins. Going to take a shot. Touchdown, Mountaineers. What a grab in the end zone for 6. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Hill. Rifles it down the middle. Out wide left, it's Brown. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Drops back on 1st down. Moving out to the right. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw it. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Hawkins. That's caught. It's Cook. Drills him with the stiff arm. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Get that out your mouth.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Snags it. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Guys, let's take a big view here on West Virginia. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing the...
But, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Mountaineers are flying down the field. Straight ahead, it's Cook. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
On the run, it's Cook. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Michael Hawkins. Rush right in his face. Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down.
Really nice third down defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Oh, that big curve. Oh,
nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Keeps it on the ground. There he goes.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make 2nd and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
Making the adjustment on the play. They give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw, it's Hill. Finds a soft spot in the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Fresh set of downs going up top. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Got some green grass. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd and final timeout call by West Virginia. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Going to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Run in the red zone, it's Smith. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Hawkins. Oh, pressure's coming. Throwing on the run. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with Oregon, taking on the number 21 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Ducks, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road.
They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Nowhere to go.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Conference USA.
He jumped in front of that
Yeah, we knew
tackle
the
so
linebackers were the
fast, bro.
strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Throwing, Hawkins. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top, because this guy's speed is a problem.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Handoff again. Turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And finally, we see a nice game. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. To the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical fourth downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
Switch to a football somehow.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the two. Scanning the field, it's Hill. And he makes the catch. The two-point conversion is good.
Just getting nothing there on that too.
Deep in the end zone, it's Robinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. And the Mountaineers in the hurry up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially.
It's a running room. The 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Running inside, it's Francis. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Michael Hawkins. Stepping to the right. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, West Virginia!
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Here comes the heat. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
Looking long. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Here comes the offense onto the field again. From the gun, it's Cook. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. He lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Oh my
They'll
God,
stop it at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
First play of this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guy.
All the proceeds is going. Put the money in this man's pocket when he come home. Give him a couple days for real.
Took a shot as he threw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Moves the pocket. It's Hill. Looking for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're down.
Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. Oh, he's got some space. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Right back to the well. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Hawkins. Buying time to his right. Out wide right, it's Epps. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Turns it upfield. Gives him the big stiff arm. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Extending the play. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Quick give. It's Cook. Breaks into the open.
Right,
and he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator
come
wants to
down
end
and
this
tackle
football
you,
game.
bro.
Ground and
down
pound,
front,
let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop.
He'll be stopped after picking
They don't
up
want to
5.
tackle you, bro.
He'll lower those pads and keep those
In the
feet
3-down
moving.
front.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here.
Still
Your
gonna
offense
keep
is on the
coming out
field,
with
and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. You just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. They're all over him. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers! This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one. He'll take a deep shot here. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, how about this? Strong safety. Spins down.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to...
Go on and get out of here. GG's.